Right, hello everyone. Hello. Oh, wait, am I early? Cherry, you were the first person to post. I would suggest that yes, that makes you early. Let's put the background music on. Right, today we have, well, this isn't exactly a, abnormality fight, but we have Netzak, Tiferath, Gabara, and Shased. Just quickly, we have a name, because I didn't rename them last time. So let's quickly just go here. Membership. On my Lord, a stream I can actually catch? Yes, indeed. Hello. Let's go for memberships. See your members. Librarian tier, because I don't think there's anybody in Nugget tier at the moment. And we are now at, I believe, Stroke the Woe. I believe you are in the facility. Yeah, Stroke the Woe is there. So it's Kurtzeland next. Welcome to the facility, Kurtzeland. How much time do we have? Until 7:30ish. So it's 4 for me right now. So like 3.5, potentially 4 hours if I push things. Yes, welcome to the facility, Kurtzeland. Yes, hello everyone. My day has been going well. Today we are polishing off some abnormalities. That is our main goal here. We can start with Alaroon. Now, last we left off, I had interesting luck. So, the goal is, today, not to have abysmal luck. That's about it. Really, that is the goal for today. Not to have abysmal luck. I'm sure we can pull it off. Absolutely. The last Alaroon run was something for sure, yeah. Something is putting it lightly. Something is putting it lightly. Okay, let's see. Do we get, not like lucky, I just want to get on luck. I want to get on par for luck. That's it. Why are you all max rolling? What are we doing? Okay, we locked in. We locked in. This is what I'm learning. Although we got an activation for our stagger, not for the other thing. Okay, if it's just one immobilize, we can deal with one immobilize. That's a 5 to 8. This is a 5 to 8. Yeah, sure. We can do a 5 to 8. I'm happy doing that. On hit all allies next scene. Let's do that. And then for the rest of you, just, you know, undertake prescript into an energy cycle, execute, then I don't have anything else. Okay, cool. I better watch this stream because I'm sick. Well, I hope the stream helps you. I'm betting my life savings and heart surgery on this attempt. Oh god. That's a great thumbnail, thank you. I'm rather happy with that. Oh, and they're immobilized. Did that activation just do nothing? I'm sorry, did that activation do actually nothing? Oh wait, no, they have 240. It just made so little of a difference I couldn't see it. That's always good to see. Truly. Why have I been pinged in X? I see. Somebody had made a character that was supposed to be British and it wasn't British enough. Oh, we didn't lose enough clashes. Who is better, Hod or Malkuth? Malkuth. Malkuth is better at status application, Hod is better at clashing. Anyway, so hit attack reduces max stagger resist to the target by 5. We don't do pierce attacks, really. I mean, if that bonus damage is like real damage, if that's real tangible damage, then we might be cooking. The question is it real tangible damage or is it pretend damage? What sort of damage are we dealing with here? As for you... First challenge ever where Malkuth is better? Yeah. Yeah. They might die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make, because as soon as we get, whatchamacallit. Oh, were we clashing both of them? Oh, that was a mistake from me. As soon as we get Laughing Powder, we're in the money. Okay, here we are, Laughing Powder. Okay. Let's give that to you. Like, Hot is good at status application, but she inflicts bleed. And bleed is not the best. So whilst, yes, she is good at applying status, the status she applies is not one that is in demand. 582 bleed. Like, it's good. How is she receiving stagger damage? That would be due to our gambling passives. We have a few. Locked in? Locked in? Okay, that was a stagger activation, sadly. Yeah, those are warp gambling. It's the dimensional sections on a successful hit 10 bonus damage, a 10% chance. Quantum Leap, if speed is 4 or higher, deal 13 bonus damage on a successful hit, 10% chance. That's just something Eugen has. And then they have whatchamacallit? Refraction. On a successful hit, deal 13 bonus stagger damage and a 5% chance. That's why. I feel like statuses in Ruina are better than Limbus? No. The only reason why they look good here is because I can't deal direct damage. Otherwise, these people would be dead instantly. Statuses are more fun, but sadly, those are not the same thing. Anyway. I enjoy them far more in this game, but I couldn't call them good. Okay, if we do this, then you get an emotion level up, surely. Deflecting stagger damage kill the dolls? It would, yes, but I prefer to just go for a gambling strategy than actually make a good build, so... Like, look, now that we're getting the genuine, like, procs we should do, they're dying really quickly. Like, yeah, now that our RNG is actually going at a reasonable, you know, way of doing things, we're doing fine. That was genuinely the only issue, was that our RNG decided that we had to, you know, take a hike. Okay. Right. Wonderful. Ow, I would prefer you not to do that. I sort of need all of your dice. Actually, less the status is better, more the enemies far less HP. That's true too. There are reasons. Sorry, bad sneeze. It's just that, yeah, they feel like they do a lot more. So now we put this on Eugen. Because if you think about it, on death, all characters take 50% of this character's max HP as damage. We have 100. So look, we will deal that max 60 damage, which means all we have to do is get, what, how many more activations? 80 more activations, roughly. How did we deal 141? What? Does she take damage when she's staggered? How do... Oh, 13. We got 3 activations of Quantum Leap. That would be how. I was so confused for a second then. Hello, Janet. Welcome. Okay. Let's do this. Now let's do a pop-up blockade so we get our light back. Toward prescript points, and then an energy cycle. Have you played any games from the PvZ series? I have! Quite a few, actually. Yeah, quite a few. We learned how to do good decks on the one-shot challenge. I still need to decide if I want to do the one-shot challenge. Because it would be funny to do, but the question is it, like, feasible that I could do it? Is it feasible that I could actually do the game with only one-shots? Because, I mean, if I could, it would be very, very, very cool. But yeah. Let's take prescript, energy cycle. Oh yeah, movement. What's the one-shot challenge? To kill everything in... I mean, it would probably be one scene, it would have to be, because otherwise I don't see a way it could be done. But the idea would be to clear everyone in one go. Is the general idea, because I don't think an actual one-shot is possible for every stage in Ruina. Ow, okay. Oh yeah, Thrill does deal true damage. Okay, that makes sense. That's interesting. That would have been good to know. Just beat the hell out of them. The challenge where your librarians always roll men and your enemies always roll max. I could do, but there are other challenges in other games I'd prefer to do. There are other challenges I'd prefer to do first. Okay. Okay. Lovely. I love evading everything that comes my way, it's great. Activation, lovely. What did I miss? Nothing much. This is the start of the stream. My day's been going quite well though, thank you for asking. Oh, that's them dead, oh well. Now, we have no reason to go for HP. So... May as well go for the one-sides. Next up you should take. They should be the ones to take this. Undertake prescript. To where the prescript points. We should probably do... to where the prescript points, because that's more thrill damage. On a successful pierce attack. Oh no, we get 3 off there. Energy cycle. Who's that going for? No, I'll be taking that now, thank you. Wonderful. 2, 3, that's thrill. Okay, yeah, I think actually going for thrill might have been the better play. Do you have a favorite and least Did we lock in? Huh? Okay. Never mind, we just locked in. See, chat, look at how much better it goes when RNG doesn't decide it wants me dead. Look at how much better things go when things work out at their expected rate. Also, that's too many mobilizers. Like, they're just dead now. That's it. They're just dead. It's great. This is... I used to pray for times like these normal activations. Okay. Gambling always pays off. Yeah, like, it was a calculated gamble, chat. It was always a calculated gamble. The problem was the game decided to punish me for it. That's the only problem there. Okay, 2 activations back to back. We just want Alaroon dead now. Okay, hold on. Things might be going better than they probably should have for me there. We, might have been gaming there. Just a tad. Okay, now is the point where we do this, and our pierce activations kill them. That's that. They are now dead. Okay. I have no idea what's going on here, but the game is loving... Why are we max rolling so much? Like, I promise you, I don't have... Oh, wait, no, we've got 2 strength. Why are we rolling so well, he says, as if he doesn't have something to help him roll well. Yeah, no, look, chat, I'm very smart, actually. I know how to play this game. Of course. You can only breathe once every max roll. Okay, there we are. Oh, and she's dead. If only she wasn't so arse and Love Corp. Yeah, Alarin is probably one of my least favorite abnos. Anyway, we now have something that would in theory allow us to just win. Springs Genesis. We can just always hit Springs Genesis, and with Mind Hauler, we just win. That is, in theory, the end of everything. Was this first attempt? Second attempt, but it was the first attempt where RNG actually went our way. Yeah, this is great. This is great. Aroma is useless. Flower Petals is just amazing for us. This is an incredible page, and I love it. But, yeah. We could just go Springs Genesis. That's, like, something we can do. I'm not going to do that immediately, but if we start to struggle, then, well, there's our win switch. Technically, it's the same thing with Gebra's fight, but we have to get there first. Anyway, next up, funky little thing. Welcome to the facility, funky little thing. That funky little thing. Okay, I can't fit a G in, so I'm going to delete the underscores. So you're going to be funky little thing. There we are. Hope you don't mind. Thank you for supporting the channel. You were low rolling before? No, we just weren't hitting our 10% chance. So how's the nightmare going? Really good! We're just clearing out Urban Nightmare abnos now. Next up though, Chased, and first things first, we need to rename some people. So, Joel becomes Argalia Jr. the second. You're just Argalia Jr. Welcome to the facility, Argalia Jr. And that Venus guy, welcome. Welcome to the facility. One left before... Wait, really? One left? Oh, this shit is easy. Never mind then. I thought this was going to be a difficult challenge. This is just Scarecrow. So I guess they have a lot of HP. Honestly, what if we just put the decks we've made on Tifrith? Like, what's she going to do about it? Kill us? What if we just kill her? Like, I was expecting a challenge here. What did you send me, Argalia? Unlimited librarian name length. Amazing. This is the... I want to bring up the image for the thing of the mod. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. What reception are you doing first in Star of the City? Probably... I mean, if we do Gears Red Mist, then we get Bina, and that would be quite good. Hello, Jinx. The stream's been going really well, thank you, yeah. Things have been going, honestly, far easier than I thought they would. So, now we're here. Liu? Liu is a fair pick. Liu is a fair pick. Let's take that from you, so that way you can actually take that without just offending her horrifically. You didn't do Queen of Hatred yet? No, I haven't done Queen of Hatred yet. Like I said, things have gone far easier than I expected. Whereas my full stop slot doesn't quite help us here, I'm afraid. Okay, honestly, we should probably move back to status stacking here. But equally, I don't really have to. Like, I get hit by one sides, and then that, like, will absolutely save like her sanity. So I can just deal with the one sides, and then that's fine. Yeah, okay. Oh no, you're hitting me for so much damage. Okay, yeah, Did you kill Alarum while we were gone? Yeah. The RNG went on pace, and it was fine. Okay, let's rebuild. But you know, Alarum died in one attempt. It was hilarious. So, what I'm curious about is, can we just make a power stacking build that does burn on hit and win? Like, what do we actually have to deal with? Let's bring up Tiffereth database. Hey, Tiffereth database, it's you. Abnormalities, Tiffereth, Queen of Hatred. Wait, no, this is not going to help me because I won't have the Hysteria form. I'll need ruinawiki.gg. Sweeper, trash disposal, flaring brand. You are potentially onto something. So what would we have to deal with in Hysteria form? Yeah, mass attack every 4 scenes. So 3 to 7, 6 to 7, 4 to 8, 4 to 8. 16 to 20, 7 to 12. What if we just do... Like, hold on. What if I just change... This is good. This works. So if I instead remove you... What if... Like, yeah, I get rid of you. I get rid of you. I then want to add flaring brand instead of these, so... key pages, unstable page. I think Eugen with Remembrance can soul and power stack to victory. Yes, it will be funny. Just, okay, so... Flaring brand, plume discussion. Oh, no. We can't have both. Bleed Meltzer? We could go Bleed then. This is good though. Otherwise it would be Sayo, Razor Strike. How much does Remembrance cost again? Remembrance is a 4 cost, so instead of these, we could just go for this. Yeah. Although, is it better to have Remembrance or Lone Fixer? And 3 strength of no Isle is a present. Yeah, no, it's better to have Lone Fixer, and then we add a 1 cost, which is just going to be... it could be Plume Discussion. It could be Puffy Broom. Okay. Are there any 1 costs we like? I don't think so. Index passive, skim prescript would work. Oh, Deep Wound. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. And now we just power stack offensive dice. Which, honestly, this works. This is a perfectly functional build. We let the other 2 people die. We then go for that. I just realized we should probably equip things that give us high speed ranges, so we can actually redirect. 2 to 5... Add a picture of a milkman. Like, any milkman? Sure. Thank you for the donation, Master Star.
Fund, add a picture of a milkman.
I think this must be the first time I have ever been asked to add a picture of a milkman. Sure, here we are. Milk. Okay, and milkman. They can sit down at bottom of the screen. There we go. Thank you for the donation. Okay, now we go in and they die. Yep, that works. As for you, and it's what the prescript points. That works. Ow. Okay. Oh no, my allies, they're going to die. Nobody cares. Do I have actually anything to inflict statuses? Am I an idiot? The only thing I have is Deep Wound. Ah, that'll be fine. If I just win, then it'll be fine. If I simply do enough damage. Look, we can remake the build if need be. Otherwise, this is fine. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Can you spread a Hex Nail Sinclair? Sure thing, Jinx. There you are.
At J1NX3 you added
right, let's go for an execute on you. Wait, no. Let's go for that on you. And then that on you, just so we have the on hit. Okay, here we are. I have 5! How I have 5 strength? Okay, I just win now. That's not- oh wait, no, that's not the sprite, my mistake. I'm an idiot. X-Nail, Sinclair, Limbus Company. Let me get up the actual sprite. Here we are. Look, reading is not my specialty. There we are. There he is. Thank you. Is the econ good enough? The econ should be good enough. I might have to focus on econ more. The econ may not be good enough. I might want more zero costs. Okay, hold on. This might not work. Well, shit. Okay, just target the one that I can't do anything about. Thank you, game. That really helps me. Okay, we need to rebuild that. Let's rebuild that. So, let's rebuild that so we don't need to rely on a billion Clash wins to win. So, we get like 10 strength, which means, honestly, we can just use stuff like Sunset Blade. Because Sunset Blade will be, like, stacked to Kingdom Come, and she will die. The question is, what do we do for that? So we should do Sunset Blade. We have Deep Wound. How much is I Feel So Stigma? Because if I Feel So Stigma is, like, reasonable, no, I Feel So Stigma is too expensive. Let's do Bleed then, actually. Let's do Bleed. Let's go back to doing Bleed. So. Bleed. So. Cleanup. Cleanup is our light restore. We then want page draw. You should build Kim. The problem is Kim can only have 3 passives on him. So, I mean, we could replace Deep Wound. So it probably would be better to go for Kim. But, page draw. I mean, if we're gonna go for, like, singular strike shenanigans. Yeah, you know what? Let's build Kim. This will be a very funny way to do this, I swear. Okay. This is... Wait. We have a full Blade lineage lineup here. Look at that. Okay, yeah, they have Razor Strike and that. Okay, so now we go for the Haulers. So... Valerie and Lila. Clearly this calls a G-Corp bonus, of course. Then we want Lone. Can we command Meltdown Corrosion? Sure thing, one moment. And then the one cost
added $2.35 to the Lunacy Fund. Can we add command Meltdown Corrosion as well?
Well, what am I looking for? It's not Razor Strike, it is... Deep Wound. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, wait, what? Oh, right, I can't fit Deep Wound because this is, yeah, him we're dealing with. Okay. Let me grab Command Command Weltdown? Oh. Command Meltdown. Wiki.gg Olympus. Oh, I've applied for, whatchamacallit? Absolute Pride Resonance chat. We will see if I get it. I hope I do, because it would be quite cool to be able to, you know, take part, but we will see. Anyway. How far have you progressed? Not very far. We've only done one so far. But there is... Command Meltdown Corrosion. That's quite a cool corrosion. I've never seen that before. Shouldn't keeping in stride theoretically be better? Compared to Health Hauler? I mean, oh no, you're right. You are right. No, but like, the thing is, you're right, but Kim is the only page where saving points doesn't matter. I mean, we may as well though, if it's 3 versus... No, I think this works, because a lot of the time there's only 1. So, just fully works here, since on the rune page of 1 melee is a single die. Yeah. To overcome crisis is pretty good. That's a 2 to 7. Then a cleanup. It doesn't matter. We stack so much strength, it does not matter. Then there's cleanup. And then just for like a little bit of extra bleed, if I want to do it. Do we have a bleed page? Do I have a 1-die bleed page? Backstreet Stash. If we gain 10 strength, 11 to 18. Like, 11 to 18 is mental? What kind of die range is that? Yes, my favorite. Let me walk in with an 11 to 18. Oh, we don't have Kazuna anymore, so it'll be lowered by 2. But that doesn't matter because it's slash dice power. Why did I not pick a slash dice? Look, chat, I know how to think properly. I'm good at thinking, actually. Yep, Giga rules of backstreets just to make sure we really get everything. Why are we using... No, because that's bleed. No Sunset Blade? No, because we're going single strike. We could go for... Do we go for Yield My Flesh? Is there ever a situation... No, because she's all range. We've been over this before. There is no reason to go Yield My Flesh. What we do want... Actually, no, you are right. We want 1 3-cost... Or 1... Like... Sunset Slash... 2 Sunset Blade, actually. If we get 2 of these, just so we can use them against the mass attack. That is the reason, the sole reason we need to use that. It is just to deal with the mass attack. But otherwise, let's do this. I mean, are we ever going to be that low HP? I hope not. There we are. Extreme Edge. I mean, where would we put it? Inflict one. Wait, disarm. I see. Hold on, that would be quite nice. Let's replace one of the Sunset Blades with it. There we are. Okay. Now we go again. No, that is... That's so stupid. Okay. Extreme Edge, and what's the back streets? 13. Yeah, okay. Somehow I think this is going to go well for us, chat. We're not... Claim Their Bones won't work. Because it's a range page, chat. We can't use range pages because she's the counter lady. That's her entire thing. What am I doing? I should just let her win these first ones. There's no reason for me to do this other than to get her to transform quicker. Beating Ruina without directly dealing damage? We do indirect damage. That's what we do. Oh, that's less good for me. By getting her angry? We are indeed, because we won't have enough people to not have her angry. Also, this is problematic for us. Yeah, no, I screwed that up. I should just let them die. That was a mistake from me. We need to let them die. Against her shield dice. That is such a niche way of going about things. No offense, but I won't be doing that. Okay. I probably should have used something on the Bamboo Head again, but oh well. Did the glimpse of the next medal ID? Yeah, all, like, micro bit of her head in shot. I did see that, yeah. That was quite funny. Okay, please kill her. Lovely, thank you. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. At least one hit. Oh, really? I don't want to do this. Don't make me do this. Extreme Edge. Clean up. We don't have any sort of strength gain until they lock in either, so... Well, yeah, lock in and kill us. I just have to pray. That's it. I just have to pray. It worked. Thank you, son. Should I play Ranger or Mage? Go for Ranger. Ranger's cool. What's everyone's beef with Rogue? I think it's just like a classic to hate it at this point. I just realized we have 3 dice here. Does this work as a strategy? I mean, evidently it does work as a strategy. We've done it before, but like... Just doubting myself now. What's Rogue? That is the Calamity mod we're talking about. I may as well do some extra damage then. Okay. Yeah, Deflect Assault does make up the die difference, which is an important addition. Also, what are these speed rolls? What are we actually doing? I'm just not able to actually hit that, am I? Okay. And I'm staggered. Okay, I don't think this is a very good strategy. I don't think this is a very good strategy, though. Evidence Summoner and Calamity, how is it? I think it's fun. Anyway, yeah, the haulers don't help. So, we replace the haulers. We go for keeping. Keeping and stride, obviously. And then we go for remembrance. More strength stacking. Although, do we have any way of getting haste? Is there any way of getting haste? Do we have haste there? Oh, we do. Haste is right there. Hear me out. We don't solo. Nonsense. Honestly, we can afford to have a bit of haste now. If we replace this with a flying sword and this with a flying sword, I reckon this might work. So... Okay. This will be great, chat. Don't worry. The strategy has to work. Should I just do it properly? Okay. On one hand, I could just do it properly. On the other hand, it would be really funny to do it like this. Beyond that, I want to use base key pages because then the speed ranges aren't enough to redirect. And I want their speed pages to be enough for me to redirect so I can actually, yeah. You can also nudge the corrosion. Sure thing. There we are. Thank you, CBT. What have you got this time?
DMs. Can you also
I love these. These are great. Okay, now we have... where was the one there? I should have marked it. Here we are. Okay, no, hold on. Evidently that wasn't the right one. Where was it then? I might have accidentally gotten rid of it. Hold on. Let's then mirror horizontal. Sorry, I've got to do editing magic. Flip horizontal. Reset size. There. And let's also put command meltdown fast. Yeah. Great. Well, thank you. Just went through red mist with my beheaded Kim solo. Wow, pages are strong. Yeah. Thankfully, Declaim Their Bones is also very good. Right, okay, this is going amazingly for us, actually. I do love the fact that every time I try something, the game laughs at me. Staggered, okay. Okay. Clean up. Arcana Slave, and now we have our strength. Okay. No, that's fine, actually. Just kill me. Just kill me. Sure. Okay, chat. I'm gonna give Solo one more attempt, and then we're just gonna make a normal build. Because, frankly, this is not worth my sanity. As funny as it would be to pull off, it isn't worth it. How did you win that? What? Okay, death for her. And now, they die. Cool. Right. Honestly, we have enough strength now to just do that. Okay. I understand that's less impressive because each die really isn't that high, but still. It's funny to me, so... Kira Killer Otis next week? I think it'll be cool to see. I'm curious to see how she goes. Okay. Rules the back streets. Clean up. Oh, wait. Sorry. Clean up on you. Rules of the back streets on you. Amazing. Okay. I mean, yeah, if you're gonna keep doing that for me, yeah, great. If you just keep letting me get those off, I will be very happy indeed. 5 strength. I love the absurdity of power stacking in this game sometimes. Okay, the mark the target is a big problem actually though. Like, honestly, it might be worth having something with a counter die on it, just to deal with the mark attack. Okay. I wish I hadn't have used my special one. Oh well. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, 25. It's fine. Power stacking for the win. Good news, I got my job contract. Nice! Very nice aim. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, we definitely should have had... Oh. I wasn't expecting this. Okay then. Didn't you say this was going to be the last attempt for the solo strat? I did, yeah. I did. This is the last attempt. I really should have had an evade. Because an evade would let me actually heal back my stagger, which would be quite helpful. Okay, like... The thing is, what's the health? This is doable. If this doesn't kill me here... I have an unrelenting, yeah. But like... If this doesn't kill me... I feel like I can do it, chat. I feel like I can do it. I might be mad, but I feel like I can do it. Okay, never mind. They just killed me. Okay. But like with an evade, I can't power stack an evade. Okay, no, let's just do it normally. What am I doing? My youngest on my employment form. Incredible.
At armies pronounced like game added $2.35 to the lunacy fund. My youngest on my employment form.
Okay, let's rebuild this. We're not gonna go for solo strats anymore. Solo strats don't work. Solo strats clearly don't work. So I reckon the strat is just to do what I did before. Just to remake a burn build. I just played a game way back and then recently remembered seasons to Kim Salt and so Solarun's got interested again. Thanks. Ah, nice. I hope you enjoy the game. It's honestly one of my favorite games of all time, which you can pick up by the fact that I have a little bit of time. Little bit of time. Most of that was spent on the solo run, believe it or not, which is worrying, very worrying. Let's go for Emma. For no reason other than the fact that they're good enough. Okay, so I want you to be the tank. So as a tank, you need Scattering Slash. We're gonna need Draw and Light. So this is good draw, good light. And then draw. What draw do I want? On you, straw. Seems pretty good. Okay. And then I want that one block page. The burn shield? Yeah, the burn shield. Feather shield. There we are. Okay, and now for everyone else, we have a setup for that. Which is this. Lovely. Accidentally is the game after the first Red Mist fight. I think a keep edge alone will help me get through solos. Are you doing it solo challenge? Or are you doing a normal gameplay? Because I honestly, I really like Star of the City. I think it's really cool. Energy Cycle Leap is my favorite. I mean, yeah, no, that's good. Energy Cycle Leap is quite good, but the problem is that would take up our entire die economy for the turn. Rats Sunlight, hello, what did I miss? Not much. You missed me trying out a rather silly solo strat, which did not work. To nobody's surprise. Let's go Valerie, Lila. Valerie, Lila, oh, I've been messaged. Thankfully, not a noise complaint. But yeah. Let's go Mind Hauler, Health Hauler. Do we care about... I guess we do still kind of care about Stigma. I feel... I'm gonna stop saying I feel so Stigma every time we bring that up. I'm gonna actually lose my mind if I say that every single time. I feel so Stigma. I feel so I'm going mad. I'm just actually going insane. Actually, this is what challenge running does to you, chat. Should I assume we beat Pinocchio? We did, yes, we did indeed. You should say it more. No. No, I don't think I will. Valerie, Lila, Stigma. The game is boring about that. Failed to do solo since I don't like reading. Now I'm actually reading it carefully, so I'm doing a solo run now smoother. Then yeah, the Red Mist is really useful. Especially in Star of the City, for solo running. Very, very useful. Could we do this with Brotherhood of Iron? No. Somehow, this might come as a shock to you, chat. I don't believe the Brotherhood of Iron would be able to pull this off. Just a hunch. I think that might be a little bit beyond them. Valerie... you're not on our floor. That's Valerie again. What am I doing? Lila. There we are. And then I feel so my mental state is healthy, chat. I can see the viewership going down as people see me, like, gradually go mad. It's great to see. Anyway. Okay. Just banish me to the void. Okay, cool. Thank you, game. Yeah, I lost. I lost. That's... right. Okay. Good attempt. Yeah, good attempt. Well done, everyone. Glad we were all there. Your build sucked so much ass. Yeah. Evidently. He made a build, so us, even the library stopped working. Yeah, sure. Sure thing. Nothing much I can do with that. That was close too, yeah. The Library of Ruina really is held together by hopes and dreams. It is like one bad day away from not working every time. Oh. Are we sure about that? That was just a, sorry. Just a casual, what percent chance? 0.1% chance. Okay. lock the fuck in, okay? Sure. Yeah. That... Yeah, no, that works. That works. My luck is honestly just whatever's funniest at the time. Like, if it would be funnier for me to have bad luck, I'll get bad luck. If it would be funnier for me to have good luck, the game will give me good luck. I just need to get used to that now. That's just how my luck works. Was that compensation for the last attempt? Maybe, yeah. Okay, me getting hit there will be great for the, hatred. Honestly, no idea what happened there. That's not going to be good for the hatred. Honestly, having you as a sacrificial lamb of sorts would not be the worst. And then I one side again. Just to lose a few clashes here and there. Because the more clashes we lose, the better for us. So if I go for like a cleanup on you and a flash of sun up on you, then that's great for us, because the more clashes I lose, the less hatred she has, which is amazing, actually. That's just incredible. Great. We have a lot of burn, and she's got no hatred. This is incredible. We do this because there's a decent chance it wins, and then we do Flash of Sun up here because, yeah. As for you... Okay. No, I can take a hint. Thank you, game. I can take a hint. Okay, and we lost that. I guess they are dead. That's fine. That's decent for their hatred. Okay, that's really annoying, actually. I don't want to do this, but I think I kind of have to. Let's do this, because otherwise the win will, like, annoy her to no end, and I don't want to have that happen. Ah! Please stop winning clashes. Okay, that's good. That's good. That works. Okay. Now, here is the issue. Can we actually kill her? Without her getting too annoyed at us, and just deciding it's our time to die. Because that is a dangerously high... Yeah. Please don't transform. This is an awful situation to be in. I wanted you to lose that clash. What are you doing? Stop winning the clash. I wouldn't have won. I would have taken too much damage and I would have died. I would have taken too much damage and died. That's the issue there. It is a very, very fine line that I have to walk. Kazuna too strong? Yeah. Like, I think that was the correct way to play that. Because otherwise we would have died. Oh, hello, Kami. One-siding her is great, though, because she doesn't gain any hatred for it. Oh. Oh, we won't have that amazing gambling spree anymore. Let's decrease the amount of damage we take. Flash the sun up against you. I really wish I had... I should probably use my light on you then instead, so I can actually use real pages. Okay. Lovely. Hatred is down now. Lovely. Okay, I have to take those hits then. I may as well just do this. I can't redirect it, so this is just my fate. I need to put up with that. Okay, that's really annoying because now I'm in a one-sided. Never mind, I'm just gonna fail at one-siding. Good to know. I love fights that punish you for winning. Yeah, they're so great, aren't they? Okay, let's take those. Well, that's 6 to 14 versus... No, that's just better. It's higher range, but it is just better. I hit her too much and she gets pissy at me, so I kind of just need to do that. That's really annoying, actually. Okay, that's Tifreth dead. Fine. Please tell me... okay. Okay, buddy. Okay. This is a great situation for me. Why do people pretend this fight teaches anyone anything of value? What this fight teaches of value is kill them before they kill you. That's what this fight teaches people. People can pretend it teaches anything else, but they're wrong. It teaches kill the enemy before they kill you. This isn't RNG, it's... I could make a better build, I'm just... bad. Like... I don't think this is worth it. It would be better to just... This is crazy slander for Queen of Hatred. I didn't fight her properly the first time around, I just killed her with full stop. Taught me literally nothing of value. Okay, so the question is, do we go for Gebbera instead, which will be in a thing and a half, and then this, which is a lot of HP. But with the proper econ, shouldn't be an issue. Like with a proper econ build, this will just be a case of winning. Or not winning, just like doing the same thing again. Oh, why did I keep opening up my auto clicker? Why did I get... Oh, Astral Spiff has started streaming. No, my viewership... Okay. Okay. This fight was uniquely awful for the solo challenge. Let's see if it's bad here. Like, yeah, following her gimmick is worse than just shooting her to death. It's, like, what actually is the purpose of doing it when you can just shoot her to death? We might have to make a better deck for this. Potentially. This evade build? We could do an evade build. Have we tried bleed? For what precisely, sorry? If you mean for these guys, we haven't tried anything for these guys. But on Queen of Hatred, no, we haven't yet. Oh, 2 max roll. Okay. locking in for genuinely no reason. Clashing against, like, that doesn't become useful for me. It's not a piece of information I can capitalize on. It just simply is. Let's clash with this, and then put this underneath. Okay. Could go for this instead then, actually. Okay. How did you win that one? Queen of Hatred would be a great fight if you had more control over it, but you don't have more control over it, so it just is annoying. Okay. The healing is probably the worst bit there. We should really just make a defensive build for this. Like, what I'm doing probably isn't going to work. Okay. Because I don't actually have enough to deal with it all. I need the more wisdom, which means we could just go for a fully defensive build. Like, if we just stack... Like, hold on. What if we stack... Let's change them all so they all go for Feather Shield. Feather Shield is the main goal here. We want Feather Shield, and then we want Economy to help Feather Shield. So, Feather Shield, then we want... Page Draw, so... Flash of Stun Up, then Light Recovery, which will just be Puppet Blockade, and then, because this is, do we really have any reason for a tank? I don't think so. Anyway. Further. Pay attention to recon and... Whilst true, have you considered that you just shoot her to death? Like, if her gimmick rewarded you for playing into it, it'd be great, but you just murder her. There is no reason to pay attention to her gimmick. You are directly at a detriment for playing into her gimmick. It is more advantageous for you to just kill her. That's the problem with Queen of Hatred in my eyes. Let's try these. Okay. Wisdom. Then Page Draw. Now, for you, Wisdom, and then this. And then for you, I want another block/evade, and then Light Restore. Actually, no, let's go for a Flash of Sun Up against you. It's maybe the first time we actually start playing into gimmicks. There's a Remote Man who even donated for that. That was, I believe... who was that? I can half remember. But... Hold on. Let me try and think. Massastera, that's who. Yeah, it was Massastera. Me? Yes. Yes, it was you, Massastera. Yes. Nobody can take that accomplishment from me. Right, then for you. Feather, then a Puppet Blockade. Honestly, this might be good because we will actually be able to stagger them due to the fact that we're using defenses. Please stop min-rolling your defenses. You've got to be kidding me. The... I love men rolling. I love men rolling. I love men rolling. It's so fun. What if I donate $5 to take their accomplishment? There's nothing I could do to stop you. That is how the rules work. You are well within your right to do that. Also, we don't have another wisdom because we kept... I love min rolling. I mean, like, it would be a... it would be a cruel thing to do, but there's nothing stopping you. You are, like, very, very available to do that. But if only I had money on my card. So you're not available to do that then. See? And then everything rights itself. You know? Okay. Let's go for a wisdom on you. And then a feather shield on you. And as for you... I mean, I kind of want to just get some of this going. Wisdom against you. Probably. The point of Queen of Hatred is to teach you that you don't always need to clash. Whilst true, the way she teaches that results in just kill her. She doesn't do a very good job of teaching it at all. Crispiest barbecue chicken in my hands. Ah, nice. Very nice. Alright, let's go for a wisdom on you, and a wisdom on you. Then a feather shield against you. And we're dead because we don't have enough wisdom. Yippee. God, I love this fight. Isn't it so well designed, chat? Isn't it, like, incredibly, incredibly well designed? Lovely. Counter die would be useful here. Just to an extent. Yeah, like that soil skill. What are we doing? What are we actually doing? Okay, I just don't get to use them then. Okay, no, I just can only use one wisdom and then you heal and then like, okay. What am I gonna do about it? Like, that's just an unwinnable situation. Okay, bro. Okay. It's just nothing I can do about it, so I may as well not care. Okay. Okay. At least we're getting lucky there. It's better to be lucky than skilled, because luck works every time. Great saying. I didn't know that was going against you too. Okay, I might have made a fuck up there. Okay. Wisdom. Wisdom. Flash your sun up, and I just don't get wisdom from you anymore, and now that you've got these pages, I just don't get that from you anymore. That's alright. That's alright. I didn't want to play this fight anyway. Okay. Like, what? Genuinely, what am I supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do? Die! Evidently, that's what I'm supposed to do. Because, like, I don't have any more wisdom. What do you want me to do? I don't have any more wisdom. There's just no more wisdom. There's nothing left. What do you want from me? Press 1 to see where they will attack you. That might shock you, random chatter. It might shock you, the news that this is not, in fact, my first playthrough. Shocking news, I know. But you'll have to bear with me on that one. That's a shame. And I don't have any wisdom. I mean, it doesn't matter for you. I can just use the only page that matters, and then you can hit me with that, and sure, I'll stop caring. Sure, why not? Maybe that's the issue. I'm just caring too much. Just stop caring. Let's solve the issue. I'm not going to attack you because there's no point in me attacking you. It wouldn't go well for me. Like, it probably would be the best play to just have counter dice, potentially, but... Oh no, it's that attack I can do a lot against. No pages. No pages. Gee, thanks. Great fight design, bro. Great fight design. And now he heals a bunch off of that, so I can't even kill him. I hate this game sometimes. I hate this game sometimes. Really hate this game sometimes. Okay, well, like, I don't know. I don't want to think about this stuff. I don't want to think about this stuff. These just fucking suck. They're just not fun to do. But we have to do one of them, so... yeah. What if we just do an automated movement? What if we just replace one of these with an automated movement? What about that? What about that? You tried taking the mod off. No, actually. Missed the HOD realization attempts? There have been no HOD realization attempts. You have not missed any. It is just the fact that the HOD realization is a piece of work. And by that I mean something I don't want to attempt. Queen of Hatred is the most manageable fight in the moment. Right. Cool. Chat, can we ban... That's a terrible joke. Please, just stop talking. What the fuck am I doing? Okay, no, I just don't get to do that anymore. I just don't get to do that. That's fine. That's fine. I don't want to play the game. I just didn't want to play the game, actually. At least we got a copy of Wisdom. It's for as good as that'll help me. No, let's save that. Go for this. Okay. Thank God. Can Little Red even kill the wolf? Yes, if she gets credit for the bleed. She can get kill credit for the fight, and if she gets kill credit, then it's good for us. That's all we need to get. which is a slight issue, but it is doable. Also, we don't have... hold on. Here. And then flash the sun up twice. Wait, no, what am I doing? We need to use them against you, then. I get the feeling that the tank spammer thing I set up here was just... well, no, I didn't set up tank spammer. It's just the same for everyone. Okay. I mean, in all fairness, you are probably supposed to kill them off for that, rather than just do whatever I'm doing. It probably isn't supposed to go on for as long as it does. They just mineral. They just mineral. No, that's alright, actually. That's fine. Actually, sure. Zero wisdom, negative wisdom, yeah. Okay. And I don't have any wisdom again! Yippee, 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 yippee. Counter dice get reused. Yes, they do, they do. I'm gonna lose my mind. And that means I just don't get to get wisdom off of them anymore. This is such a well-designed fight, actually. No, I hadn't considered that before. This is such a well-designed fight. And I can't clash that, because fuck me, that's why. What the fuck are you doing? I don't want to do this fight anymore. Okay, chat. What the fuck do I torture myself with now? It has to be Queen of Hatred. It just has to be Queen of Hatred, but I don't want to do fucking Queen of Hatred. Do we just kill her with bleed? Do we just kill her with bleed? Is this what we do here? Like, is that just it? Do we just kill her with bleed? How do we power stack enough to... we don't power stack. That's the key. We just don't power stack. How do we win those clashes? Evil and intimidating, not winning clashes. Out of curiosity, what are you? Injured, blunt? Is there a reason to do G-Can? No, it would make more sense to just do say. May I speak about this topic? Sure. Speak about this topic. Go ahead. Clashless defensive build? We could do. Have a bunch of bleed stacking. Okay, sorry. Actually speak about this topic. Go ahead. No. Speak now. Come on. I'm genuinely curious at this point because I don't know what to do. So, you might help. That's not an invitation for everyone else to backseat. Just you, Cherry. Go ahead. One person loot clashes with block die while the other's one-siding with barn. Oh. Right. Holy favorites. Chat, have you considered thinking for a moment? The reason why I'm saying they can do it, but none of you can, is Cherry has done this challenge before. That's it. Have you considered that? Have you considered that that potentially might be a reason I was specifically asking them? Anyway, yeah, block die works. If the point is to clash lose with block die, it may as well be endure, right? Or we go for struggle. That's far too expensive. Okay. Now, page draw, light restore. Okay, and now for you, just the usual. So, I mean... You try giving a 99 paralyze? Not per turn, just 99 paralyze? Not quite sure if that would help. Thank you. Okay. Now... Burn, Sunset Blade... Same sword. Honestly, one of the most annoying things for me is the fact that I can't save passives. I don't want to input the same passives on every librarian over and over again. Not too long ago, just want to ask which fights are currently possible. All bar rats. All bar rats is what we've currently found out. Just work with a high temperance after Clypath level changes? So true. Right. Right. Defensive stuff. We're not going to be attacking. What's, like, the best defensive stuff we have? What is the best defensive stuff we have? Your shield? Well, we don't necessarily want to win. But no, that's fair. Sure, let's go for your shield liquid flush. Clickbait if you fail to reach Star of the City. There are 2 hours left. If you think I'm failing to reach that, the challenge just ends. This works. And then for you, it is simply... Valerie, Lila. Done. Valerie, Lila, Stigma. Then what do we go for? Do you reckon, chat? Gambling. Always a gambling angle. Thanks for showing me the stream. I have no fact that it's too hot. Ah, damn. I hope the weather gets better for you then. Right. Valerie, Lyle. And then I feel so... You can finish that line, chat. Why do we need to fail clashes? To keep her hatred down. Because I don't want to have to kill her as big worm phase. Ad hoc as a co-comment. Thank you, Tim. Sure. One moment.
At Tony the Or added
PM got partial custody of Wonderlab. Interesting.
$4.99 to the Lunacy Fund. Add Hockmo as a co-commentator for moral support.
Honestly, I have to say, I don't like Wonderlab. I don't like Wonderlab. I think it should remain non-canon. I think it's a really cool work, but I don't think it is very lore accurate. That is a very large Hockmo. And he can sit. Yeah. Co-commentator Hopper. Okay. Me when the plot device TM Abner has to show up because you tied too many loose ends too soon. So true. Just, yeah. I don't like it very much. I don't think it's very well written for what the game is. Like, if you think about what the game is a brilliant example of, like, everything is under your control. Really, truly, everything is under your control if you try hard enough. The comic, however, is just, you worked with it 10 times. Fucking die. Like actually, your life is worthless. Like, that's what Wonderlab pulls, which I don't like very much. You should kill yourself now, the Abner. Really? Could we stop low-rolling our speed on the turns where it's necessary? Please. Is that too much to ask? The evil rose that just kills you. Yeah. It's like... It almost annoys me as much as Archive's writing. It almost annoys me as much as Archive's writing. What time is the most dangerous time in the backstreets? All the time. Kill your... That's the level we're talking on that. Please don't stagger me there. Did we just get unlucky? Did we just get unlucky? I'm assuming we just got unlucky, and that's that for me. Okay. I'm assuming it is just curtains because I just... Yeah. No, that's fine. I didn't want to win that anyway. And we're staggered, which means we're dead. Okay, great game. Great game. My 3x evade dice with your shield and liquidate flush be good enough to evade the Scarecrow's special attack. Yeah, but the problem is then keeping it up. I guess I could keep... Maybe there's a thing though. Okay. Can't wait for people to say I'm complaining for nothing again. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. Complaining about that isn't going to help me. It's going to mean more people complain. We'll have you about Leviathan? Leviathan is good news. Leviathan is actually quite canon, so I'm happy to see it back. I'm fairly certain, also, Servant of Wrath and Gesture of Nihil were never owned by the Wonderlab person because they were originally intended for LobCorp. From memory, they're not their original property. Compared to the other Abnos, which were their creation. What the fuck did you just pull, sorry? My evades never hit that well. What did you just do? Huh? Okay. Now you just have to 1v1 nothing there. I remember when that happened, canonically. Doesn't everyone remember when Vigilius... It's like, what? What are we doing? What are we doing? For fuck's sake. Okay. No, that's fine. Wonderlab got cancelled. No, Wonderlab didn't get cancelled. Wonderlab finished. The Wonderlab person stopped doing it because they wanted to own the IP. What? What? Like, when does somebody think that's something they can do? What? Huh? Yeah, no, that's it. They wanted to claim they owned it. They wanted to own the entire world. As in the entire world of Project Moon. I wish that was a joke. That's why she did that. Yeah. It's quite something. It's quite the situation. Basically, okay, so what happened was... I need to actually explain what properly happened there. Basically, the entire Velmori situation happened. Right? The Velmori situation happened. Not a good time for Project Moon. So, the creator of Wonderlab saw this and thought, okay, they're in really bad PR towards women because of the whole Velmori situation. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to capitalize on this situation to try and claim ownership of the entire comic. Including the IP, which would include LobCorp. And Project Moon, looking at that, went, what the fuck are you doing? And said no. That caused them to then make a massive fuss about it and quit. And then the Leviathan person quit with them. Because they were both freelancers. I don't know at what point they thought that was a good idea. Before you keep slandering Arca, consider it maybe a unique test to that fixer. There are no tests to grade up. Grading up does not require a test. It's just sent in the mail. They just go, okay, you're a grade 1 fixer now. Is that why there weren't manga chapters of Leviathan? Spot on. That's why there's only unofficial translations. In what world that have worked? I don't know. Like, on one hand, you gotta respect the balls. On the other hand, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, who thinks that's a good idea? Who goes, ah, yes, this contract I have, what if I just took the IP? Huh? What about Vesper? Didn't he get graded up? He got graded up, yeah, he got graded up, and it was just delivered to him as a notice. I don't believe it had a specific test, it was just a... Yeah. There we are. I mean, I might be wrong. I might be entirely misremembering, but I'm fairly certain he didn't mention any sort of test. I thought it was just a, yeah, no. Like, he went into... From memory, it was something to do with actually putting in his title name, because you get to request the name. But I don't believe it was anything more than that. But I may be wrong. I may be entirely misremembering, though. I just speedrun an obby before being promoted, trust me, bro. You know, you seem legit. You seem legit. Oh, we get a nice proc. Lovely. Okay, this is problematic. So I just kind of have to win that. And I'm gonna tank that hit. You're dead. You're just dead. There is nothing I can do to help you. God rest you. Okay. Lovely. Okay. Oh. We just win. Okay. No, cool. Okay. That was far less bad than I thought. Which ego gear would you like to wield? I really like Justicia. I really like Justicia. Justicia's quite cool. Not this, not that. This is not this. This is not that. Anyway, after winning a clash using offensive die, a random ally recovers 3 to 5 HP. After winning a clash using offensive die, a random ally recovers 2 to 4 stagger resist. That's decent. Then dealt the most damage, 3 to 5 damage. Wait. Is that true damage? Is Justice true damage? Deal 3 to 5 damage when attacking the... Is the plus 3 to 5 damage... not true damage? Is it just like on the dice? Ah, damn. That's a shame. Because that would have been mad. Just a free 3 to 5 damage? Ah, shame. That's a real shame, because that would have been mental. Knight of Despair's page of true damage? Well, we're on to Knight of Despair next. Anyway. At long last. The city shimmers and swells with desires that it always has. Law of Philosophy. Hello, Bina. Well, first things first. We do have something to be done. You need to get renamed. There's not sufficient disk space to continue recording. Okay, one moment, chat, sorry. I'm just needing to go through and delete, like, old footage I'm not using for videos anymore. What's this? This is that, okay. This is that, no way. Yeah. Okay, this should, in theory, clear up a bunch. That would have been funny. I wish that happened. I have no idea what that one is from. Anyway. Okay. Start recording again. Here we are. So, next up, we have... So, first things first. Yeah, you need to be renamed to Dead Man Seltzer. Dead Man Seltzer. There we are. You need to be renamed to Piggy Gaming. Back in her rightful place. Now we have... We just didn't get an additional librarian, okay. I should know that's how that works, but I didn't. Now, joining you, we have... Is Animal Crit? Animal Crit's nowhere else. Yeah, Animal Crit. Animal... Hit Rit. Sorry, I accidentally got the name wrong. And then Nicole. No, it's Mega Galade. Mega Galade. Welcome to the facility, Mega Galade. Okay. Great. So, we can now just move on. Which, in theory, is probably the best pick. What's the plan for Star of the City? Ferry. We go get Bina, we get Ferry. We win. Or Liu, actually. No, Liu is fair too, because that's more burn. That's better burn. That's probably the play, actually. We want to go for Cactus Malkuth again. So, our best things are you. Then we can just use anyone. Really, it doesn't matter at this point. Oscar is pretty good, just as a page. But, like, it is probably better to go... What does Liu deal the most damage of? Just as a quick question. I'm assuming Blunt would probably be what they deal the most damage of. Thank you for the donation, Gutsland. Greatly appreciated. Slash, I believe? We can go for Slash then. Members! Lunacy. I don't know how to do 3 members specifically, so sorry for the spam. Don't worry about it. I'm assuming it probably just goes up in increments, so it would be hard to do specific things, but... do we have any Slash endured? Thank you for the other 1 membership. Members, keep spamming Lunacy. We're gonna have to keep spamming it for a while. Also, yes, Onion. Alicia, you finally got it. And then another Emma. And thank you. Oh, welcome to, Shao? Would that be? Shao? S-H-Y-A-O? I'm not quite sure how to pronounce your name, but welcome. Welcome to. Thank you, everyone, for the support. It is greatly appreciated. Once again, I could not do this without all of your support, so genuinely it does mean the world to me. Okay, I'm safe. Good to see the classic strategy of dodging still here. Alright, let's see. Let's answer... You know what? Let's do an engagement thing. I wish I could do gambling, but here. That's shown the game files. Oh, interesting. Zhao. Okay. I'll say Zhao then. Okay, there we are. We'll have some gambling. As a treat, chat. As a treat. Feather shield. Wait, hold on. I have the setup, don't I? Do I have the defensive build set up? I do not, but I can basically just take this and then replace the Sunset Blades and Searing Swords with 2 Feather Shield, 2 Scattering. And the rest of you just get this. You have the Sinclair tag. You do indeed. You do indeed. Actually, the when I decided what the tags were for all of the things, the order that they're in over time was, at that time, the order of my favorite sinners. Hold on, let me pull up memberships again, just to show you the order. Memberships... I wonder if this will have... levels... No, it'll be over time or something. Badges, I believe, maybe? Yeah, here we are. New member after 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years is Yisang. These didn't exist when I was making it. But yeah, Yisang is in top position. This was... Like, I would probably move Sinclair up now. Like, the positions would be different. But yes, this is why Yisang is up here. He is definitely my favorite. Right. Add librarians. I'm gonna have to start adding, like, for year 6 it'll have to be Crusade, and then year 7 will have to be Piggy Gaming. That's like, yeah, that's how it would have to be. Anyway. Let's go. For you, honestly, do the haulers make that much of a difference? Not really. Like, would the haulers make a difference? No, we don't hit enough for the haulers to make it. No, the haulers still make a difference. What am I talking about? I find it very funny that there are only 4 of each. Just to screw with you, you don't get what you want. You must always decide to, like, sacrifice one. Mind health. Grit. We don't have grit just yet, but we can get that soon enough. Mind health. Valerie, Lila, mind health. You. Valerie, Lila, mind health. And then for you, Ace Dust, you are purely going to have Anton and keeping. Okay. Now we need I Feel So Stigma. For you, actually, well, we have 6 left. It might be more worth it going for a liquefied flesh. And then leftovers. Is it leftovers? No, it's what is it? Emergency rashes, yeah. No, keeping in stride would be more worth it. I feel I'm gonna pass out. You don't have to apologize for passing out. It would be better for you if you don't pass out, but yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the stream, if you are going to. Are we burn Liu? We will get Liu's pages, and then we will be doing burn, yeah. I mean, I may as well throw on that. Just make all the Skim Prescript fans happy. Anyway, I Feel So Stigma. I'm not going to stop saying I Feel So Stigma. I know I said I was going to say stop saying I Feel So Stigma. I'm not going to stop saying it. We all know I'm not going to stop saying it. Quantum Leap. Can I not get that? Okay, that's fine then. We feel so stigma. So true. Justice. So true. You do have the Don Quixote. Yeah. But yeah, for anyone who is curious what Zeol means, by the way, about, of course, like, here's my Steam PFP. It should be fairly obvious that Yisang would be my favorite sinner. But yeah, it does sort of go without saying. It's a very cute Yisang. Yeah, it's nice. It's a 7 association Yisang. It's quite good. Ideal profile, indeed, indeed. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for gambling. Hell yeah, chat. Can I get a hell yeah for gambling? I should have said +1. That's the correct thing to say, isn't it? Look, I'm new to the streaming business. It's hard. Actually, it would be better for you to have this one, because then you can actually get the most out of it. Because you can slot both. -1. You don't like gambling? Really? Okay, few hell yes, very nice, very nice. I saw, apparently there's a new, Balatro-like, which seemed interesting. I haven't taken a look into it, but it's interesting that there's more of them now. Let's do... Stagger damage isn't really useful. Is stagger damage useful? What would we put for 2 costs instead? Nothing. More gambling. It's always a more gambling angle. What does less do? Did not use any page. I love all of the ones that did not use any pages for a scene, because you can see at the start of the game, Project Moon really thought that would be a playstyle. Like, you can see that Project Moon genuinely thought that people would use those. Anyway. Okay. We want these because these are then... Are these actually that good for burn? Like, not, I mean, this isn't, but what we get later will be. Oh god, we're actually dealing with people with the same amount of dice as us now. Offensive dice deal +1 damage for the scene. That'll be so useful for us. Oh wait. Let's focus this guy down. Is page sniping a vanilla thing? Yes, yes it is. I am going to stream more in Stars and Time too. Yeah. Honestly, I think getting access to the Ujat is also a good play as soon as we get a book here, because as soon as we get a book here, we can then update our Malkuth strategy. Wow! Okay, Deadman Seltzer. Okay. I get the feeling this guy is dead this turn. You know, I really get the feeling that that might do him in. Actually, just a hunch, like just a slight hunch. Wait, is that already going towards me? That's already going towards me. Fragile does not work in our challenge, sadly, no, because it's not true damage. Hello, number 1 Ujat. Welcome to the stream. Was that the wrong play to make her tank that much? TBH, the Ujat are kinda mid. No? Not really at all, actually. I would disagree there entirely. Oh, did she die there? In normal Ruina, as in normal vanilla Ruina, yes, also she's dead, so we reset. In normal vanilla Ruina, the Ujat are not good. But this isn't normal vanilla Ruina, so... Okay. I'm sorry to everyone who voted yes on the poll. I messed up. Sorry about that. It's a good thing gambling is not enabled, or else I would have just conned a lot of people out of money. Rug over half stagger taken, that's mid? Yeah, no. That's very good, yeah. Yeah, none of these are good. I don't want any of these. That's, like, decent for low-cost burn application. But also it doesn't really matter. Like, restore 1 light on those, that's cool, but why would I use it? Well, the really good thing is the fact that I then get to go here. Oh, wait, this is Dongguan. Yeah, sure, why not? This is quite funny. I entirely forgot he was here. I wonder how this is gonna go for you. About that, buddy. About that. I happen to not have any bleed on me. I hate to break it to you. You want to try it again, buddy, eh? You want to try it again? I understand. I understand. Try it again. Does that actually... Is that like a bleed deluge for us? Would that actually work? Hold on. What were our rolls? Sorry, what were our rolls? Are we alright? Huh? The game loves me? The game loves me, actually? Huh? Not true damage? Ah, damn. I'd like... The game just loves me. Okay, cool. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, cool. And he's dead. Okay. Yeah, just get burnt to death, buddy. That's 43 burn. Yeah, they're dead. Rest in peace, Donkey. He won in our hearts. Yes, but not actually on the field of battle. No way! A 4% chance to boost attack damage by literally do nothing. Okay. 2% chance to once in a full moon potentially do something. It's my favorite. This is a lot of headwear. Out of curiosity, would it actually be worth using him? Like, would it be worth using him and then replacing this with Plume Discussion? Because honestly, there is an argument. There is an argument for having that. Because Donghuan is a very good, like, defensive page. Because what if we... As an idea. Let's quickly get rid of all these. Then we go for... Donghuan. Because... emotion die, that's useless, but it is an emotion level 1 or above, gain 1 protection, 1 stagger protection at the start of the scene. The amount increases to 2 at emotion level 3 and 3 at emotion level 5. Like, yeah, that's good. That's good, I'll take that. And then we go for you to give us 1 hit. So we want Plume Discussion. Then we want the Haulers. Do we want the Haulers? I mean, yeah. Mind, health, flaring brand. That's good. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I think that's good. I think that's good then. And now we load this up. And especially because our emotion level on Donghuan is going to spike, like, really quickly. That'll be good for us. Have I forgotten when the Ujat are? Oh, wait, are the Ujat Star of the City too? Am I an idiot? Have I just entirely forgotten where the Ujats are located? Because I have no reason to kill these guys. They don't do anything for me. The Star of the City... They are 3 Star of the City row 1. Ah, I see. I see. Yes, of course. So it is me doing another ingenious idea. Let's kill them. Wow, we just got really unlucky. That's great for me, actually. It might be useful to have the haste stacking to allow us to defend better, but I'm not sure. Ow. But yes, so the next challenge I was thinking of potentially trying to actually do the hate run. If I was doing one of the 5 fingers, the ring. Easily the ring. I think most of their art sucks in their current rendition, but they could always be better, and I could always be a good ring artist. And I don't mean good morally, I mean like I could be good at doing art. Like, there's nothing in the contract that says you have to be bad at art to be a ring artist. The hate run. Hardcore... It's hardcore true ending Iron Man. Or hardcore... Where would the T come from? Again. It's hardcore Iron Man true ending. Sorry. That's what it is. No, it clearly says in a ring contract with very small text you have to be shit at art. Ah, damn. Got me there. So, to explain what it is, you have to beat every one of the Project Moon games in order with Nuzlocke rules. That's what hardcore true ending Iron Man is. Oh, hardcore Iron Man true ending. Hello, Animal Kitcher. Welcome. Faint is rather absurd. In theory, they're dead here, right? In theory, they're dead. I don't have to kill all of them, provided I just kill a few. That's absolutely killing me, though. There's no way around that. I mean, there's no reloading saves, so you can't retry. Yes, you cannot retry days. What happens, happens. That's what that means. No, the way Limbus would just be an MD run. That would be what Limbus is. You don't have to beat all of the story. Pulling out an FE challenge runtime? FE? Not quite sure what you mean by that, sorry. XCOM? What challenge term is this? I'm curious. Okay, let's kill this guy. Iron Man is very commonly used, yeah, if that's what it is. At the Vestas, they took their sweet time with their paperwork. Yeah, paperwork. There's a difference between paperwork and an actual assessment, but yeah, thank you. Are you allowed to day 1 reset? No. If you die, you reset. As in, if you want to reset, you have to reset fully. Also, wow, Tank Malkuth has begun to hit in full force. 36 damage! Sorry, how much? What? Are we okay? Are we fine? Are we insane? How do you get true ending without... You are allowed 1 rewind for true ending purposes. That's the only time you're allowed to use it, because otherwise it would genuinely be impossible to achieve. I'm surprised it becomes so common. Iron Man is, yeah, it's a very common term nowadays. Like, I mean, Iron Man means different things to different people depending on if you're in, like, the MMO community, because if you're in the MMO community, then Iron Man is just, like, without external tools, like, the Bazaar or, whatchamacallit, Auction House, depending on what game you're talking about. Instantly revealed. Like, that's not even the first one that came to mind. I don't know why I used Hypixel Skyblock terms as the first thing I was thinking of, because the first thing I thought of was old school RuneScape. Oh, okay, we just mineraled. Okay, that's just fine. We didn't need to win again. How I think Library of Ruina works? An amulet where if you have usable Pokemon, if you lose a battle, it's over. No, well, if an entire... Yeah, no, because if an entire floor dies, that's it. If an entire floor dies, you can no longer progress the game. Because you can't win fights anymore, and if you can't win fights anymore, then, you know, you're just sort of dead. In theory, if you lose your entire floor on, like, the ensemble fight, and you beat the ensemble fight, then that's fine. Because you would no longer need to use them. But if an entire floor dies, and you no longer have to use them anymore, that's fine. That's completely fine. But otherwise, no. What's the most dangerous time in the backstreets? Night! Nighttime is the most dangerous time in the backstreets. Purple tier fight? Yeah. What about force deaths? Force deaths are the only ones that don't count. Force deaths are the only one that don't count, because you wouldn't be able to control them. That's why. They're necessary, they're more like... It's like if in most Nuzlockes I've seen, cinematic deaths don't count. If you had to die there for story reasons, you're given a pass. That's the way I've seen that be done normally, and I think that's a good way to go about it, personally. Dinners are then determined by the remaining amount of people. If you have everyone remaining, you have access to every sinner. If you don't have everyone remaining, then so on and so forth. You need to win on the floor Purple Tier brings out. Yes. Yes, because that's a real floor. You can't just skip over them. They're still there. That's not a cutscene death. That's a real death. That's tough. It's a challenge. The point of hate is not to be easy. Probably the only tough part. What? Beating the entirety of Lobotomy Corporation with no permitted resets is easy to you. If it is, then Godspeed, but, oh, 2 in a row. Lovely. I would say that's a little bit harder than you might think. What about White Knight? White Knight deaths count. You don't have to... Okay, so you don't have to get the true ending of each game. You have to get to the point wherein, this is specifically for the case of LobCorp, it would be possible for you to get the true ending. That's what. You don't... Because getting every Abno would be hell. You just get to the part where it would be possible for you to reach it. Talking about LobCorp 1? LobCorp 1, force deaths don't count. That's what I said earlier. Force deaths do not count. Okay. Would you do the true endings yourself? If I felt like it. I could in theory. I don't think I'd particularly want to, but I could. Nothing's stopping me. It would probably be better to clash first turn with some of these, because if we clash at least one, then we actually get our emotion requirements, and if we get our emotion requirements, then, you know, we're in the money a little bit more. Why are we talking about this like somebody's actually willing to do it? I'll do it after this one. It's the next challenge I'm going to do. Oh, I should probably finish Eagleless, shouldn't I? Maybe once I finish Eagleless. Oh, they're nearly just dead, flat out. There was also FNAF LobCorp. That is true. I do need to do that. Oh, they just actually died. Interesting. Where are you? We just have Bina left. That is the sole thing we have left now. Bina. Calamity without breaking the Geneva Convention, that has not been going for a very long time. As funny as it would be to do, I do not believe there is the interest in seeing that done. Not enough to justify doing it, sadly. Okay. The worms, not again. Okay. That's fine. If somebody dies, then that's just a bunch more emotion for us. Jinx got their emotion level up. Lovely. And you're on the wrong Star of the City pathway? No, I'm just trying to get some more bone, quickly. Just thought it might be nice to do, you know? Do you enjoy Library of Ruina or LobCorp? I enjoy Ruina challenges more. The thing is, doing a challenge in whatchamacallit, LobCorp, it's so mentally draining. To actually put yourself through that is quite something, and you can tell it by the fact that when I stream this game, I stream until I run out of time. Every day. If you see me, when stream ends, it is because I physically can no longer stream due to external requirements, meaning I have to go do something. That is why I stopped streaming when I play this game. For that game, I would get tired. That's why. So yes, no, definitely I prefer this game for challenge running. Just don't do a solo challenge ever. It's both easy and boring. Yeah, that makes sense. It's just like, there's so much to keep in mind for LobCorp, and the fact is, for LobCorp, a lot of the time, it's not, there's no major... Okay, the difference is, in Ruina, there are specific challenges, and I can talk more in Ruina, especially, whereas in that game, also, sorry, how many dice? Oh, because we're at level 4. Ah, wow. Whatchamacallit? What am I saying? Yeah, just... I have to pay so much attention to LobCorp, and then also, once I'm done with it, it doesn't actually make for that interesting of a video. Like, editing it is hard. Editing a LobCorp challenge is very hard, and I don't think there's particularly very much interest in them. Which is a shame. I love the game. All of Project Moon's games I adore, other than Limbus. I like Limbus Company's story. I dislike its combat. We're not getting into that though, because I can already see the CBT comment of, oh, here we go, another rant. I can see it. I'm pre-firing on that one. I didn't send it. Okay. I don't want to challenge run Limbus games again. Limbus, for me, the problem is, with a lot of Limbus challenges, it just boils down to get lucky, really. Other than MD. MD challenges are quite interesting because there's more strategy with MD challenges, whereas restricted loadout stuff for main story just isn't enjoyable. I should do that against you. I get the feeling I win that. Question is, how much healing can I get off it? Ruiner is also just get lucky. I would disagree. For me, Ruiner is not just get lucky. Ruiner is don't get unlucky. That's the main difference between the two, and that's why I still like this game to do challenge runs on. Because a lot of it is like, oh yeah, you can absolutely get screwed over. If you get screwed over, that's it. No, well, with the challenge runs that I do, if you get screwed over, you are dead. There's nothing you can do. That is it. But in a lot of cases, with normal gameplay, that's not the case, which is why I think the game is quite well made. Because it is one of my favorite games of all time, genuinely, which is good because I have to play it every day. That's a joke. I do want to play it every day. How am I putting Wing B? I'm putting Wing B first. Right. Did you just... Okay, that wasn't Malkuth. I was about to lose... What? How did I get outrolled there? Sorry, how did they outroll me? What? Okay. Yeah, no wing beat for me. I have played Slay the Spire. It's a cool game. I do like it. Okay, let's Scattering Slash there. They have Fervor and you don't. That is a fair point. That is a fair point. They're dead this turn, which means blockade. Sunset Blade. There. Okay, there's my stagger back, thank God. Thankfully now, we take basically no damage other than to burn, which is a problem we will have to deal with by getting the healing page. The way we get the healing page, though, is we need more emotion. And the way to get more emotion is either my people dying or their people. Also, that Eugen has a ton of HP now. Can we start playing Shotgun King on the side when the game gets boring? Incredible. Anyway, to talk about something else that isn't... I mean, I've not been talking about doom and gloom, but let's talk about something else. I'm really looking forward to Absolute Pride Resonance. I really hope I get in. I really do hope I get in. I'm not sure. Because it's a bit of a problem where I'm on quite good terms with... I would like to think I'm on good terms with every creator in the community. But because I do a lot of, well, obviously this sort of content, rather than Limbus content, I'm not really sure how well I fit in, per se. So yeah, I hope I can get a place. I have applied the usual way. If I don't get in, I can always complain to, well, Vader. I mean, Archangela is fair, but with a lot of cases like that, like Archangela and Dino Dave, they were popular in the community since before Limbus was a thing. Which is the reason why it gives me a little bit of pause. Also, that is awful. We don't get our healing page. Okay. Well, we don't get one of our healing pages. What do we care about here? How did you get 8 haste? Oh, you max rolled your speed and have 2 haste. Okay. That'll do it, I suppose. This is a good chance to get some healing in, so I'm gonna take this. It's like, it's free light, if you think about it. It's free real estate. Or is real middle child games, the Project Moon Ruina fellas are less known? Yeah. How many, like, no, that is fair. I was about to say, how many Ruina Project Moon YouTubers are there? Yeah, that sort of proves my point. There are actually quite a few, in all fairness. There's Fox's Hollow, there's a new one, up and coming. They DM'd me for a collab a while ago. I sadly didn't have time at the time, but it was, hold on, let me find them. AVWI. They've been streaming some multiplayer mod recently. Like, yeah. I think the problem is there's very few Ruina or Project Moon YouTubers, but the reason why Project Moon there's very few Ruina or LobCorp YouTubers, but the reason why LobCorp YouTubers are more known is because they are probably the reason why most people got into the community. Whereas Library of Ruina YouTubers, I mean, I'd like to think I'm the reason why some people got into the community, but I honestly have no idea. Are these just more grunts? Okay, they're just more grunts. Cool. I mean, in all fairness, the videos that people that got people into this game are probably likely, if I had to hazard a guess, I would say that it would probably be the Roland video essay and the solo LobCorp challenges. I do say that quite a bit in part because those were what got me into the community, but still. I saw your Eagle's APOC video. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Yeah. It makes me happy to think that I am the reason why a few people decided to pick up this great game. Let's kill this guy. What am I doing? Sorry, why did I unslot that? Gonna interview a friend and also Archangela? Yeah, that's fair. Archangela is very influential. Archangela was on a stream once, actually. They were on a few streams, which is interesting. So Aldos LobCorp video when it was an alpha and never left? Yeah. I mean, I've seen some wild things, like, wasn't there a... Oh god. Was there a Logan Paul video on it? I seem to remember something like that. Like, there's some actually really mainstream YouTuber who did a video on it at one point. Was it Markiplier? I honestly can't remember. I know it's one of them. Also, look at the amount of resistance we have here. Jacksepticeye. Yes, thank you. Yes, Jacksepticeye. Yeah. Which is mad. No, they got into it somewhere on the release of Kanto 6 or something? Yeah, interesting. Shenpai made one recently. She doesn't count. But yeah, Jacksepticeye Lobotomy Corporation. I can just... It'll pull up the video. Here we are. This is gonna be weird for people. But yeah, no, this is a Jacksepticeye LobCorp video. Anyway, this is a really old version. I don't want to listen to that. Like, you can see, this is early LobCorp. But yeah, no, this is a real video. You can see that. Pretty niche, 2 million views. Do you watch the Pack videos? No. But Pack did actually comment on the solo video, which is cool. After they'd done the Ruina video, which was quite cool. But I've not watched theirs. I had a few people tell me about them, but I don't tend to watch Honestly, I don't watch very much Project Moon content anymore. Pretty sure she gave... No, she did not give up. She just got busy. That's why. The one thing I heard was that Pack got quite a bit wrong about the actual gameplay of Ruina. That's... A lot of people told me that. Which is reasonable. I get a lot wrong about this game's combat too. It's nightmarishly coded. Frankly, it's a wonder the game's code even works at all. And some of the lore, yeah. That is what I heard. But like, yeah, honestly getting any of the game's combat right is an achievement and a half. The only reason I know a lot of the stuff I know about this game is because challenge runs, and even then, the stuff I know is nonsense and you wouldn't expect it to be true. Yeah, most Project Moon YouTubers are Limbus Company. That is the most common thing. It is the most popular game, I think, and it has the most YouTubers surrounding it. Just by nature of just how the fandom's worked out. Which is a shame. I would like more spotlight room for other people, but yeah. The Yan calculation. I was watching a the Bones 5 video today, and I love the part where there's always a part of a challenge where the YouTuber gets so annoyed with odds going astronomically out of their favor that they do a full statistical overview or something. I love it. It's my favorite part of every challenge video. Because for him it was the likelihood that he would die during a particular attack of... I don't remember the name of the enemy. It was like Puppet Master, I want to say. This is bad. I watched it whilst ironing this morning. I should really be able to remember it, but yeah. I remember the Foxy one. Yeah, there's a few. There's a few. Fnac but better. Yes, indeed. It was the Fnac but better. Okay, and then take off the brigade. Start buttoning them down. Fairy would probably make this go quicker, which means I probably am going down the wrong route. However, who really cares? My challenge will do it how I want to. On the topic of psychopaths, can I saw this recommended. This is this Chicken Ninja who did this? Oh, I accidentally closed it. Can I beat Cuphead whilst invisible? I can't quite... that was recommended to me this morning. I believe it was probably Chicken Ninja, but... yeah. That is Chicken Ninja? Yeah, cool. It's utter nonsense. I still believe the... Can I beat FNAF 4? No, can I beat FNAF 3 without doing anything? What? What on earth? Do you need to seek professional help? Anyway, now we have Barrier of Thorns. And, I mean, Greenstone is probably true. I forgot I had Abno pages. Chat, I might be stupid. Chat, I might be stupid. Oh, everyone is basically dead anyway. I just... Look. I don't think I could defend that one, actually. 39, hey, almost a max roll. Professional streamer? I am a professional streamer, believe it or not. I hope that gives you all confidence that you can pursue your dreams. Because frankly, if I can pursue my my dreams whilst I perform like this whilst playing Ruina, you can too. Come on, you want to hit me? Want to hit me? Better make it hurt. Better kill me in one shot. Come on, hit me. Hit me, come on. A slap. Yeah, great. Okay, they just killed themselves. Coops, it hurts to watch you. Thank you, I've been told that before. One shot? Like hit game one shot? True, so true, so true. I think we've got the Liu Association. Religion floor? Religion floor? I can speak English. Just thinking. What am I thinking about? That's a question. Anyway, one shot mentioned. Indeed. Do Ujat now? Yes, we do still need to do Ujat because we need the stagger restore because currently we're still very killable. Use my pharmacy got, but hey, nice, nice. Not you. You weren't invited to the party, Hawkma. Okie doke. Hey, nice protection. I wonder what that'll get for you. Let's burn this person alive. Look, it isn't me. Yeah, I would hope it isn't you because we're about to burn them alive. So, it would be slightly awkward if this was you. Insert image of burning baby, yeah. Will percentage damage be reduced by protection? No. There is no percentage damage in this game. There is true damage that is based off of percentages, but I don't think there is any percentage damages. Pierce damage based on missing HP does not get its full usage. You need to have... Yeah, you would need to have 100% of your health gone, which is funny. But it's never going to happen. Oh, nice stagger restore. I'm sure that'll be really useful for you, considering all the stagger damage I'm doing. Yes, all of the tons of stagger damage I'm doing to you. That's going to be very helpful. I hope you get good use out of that one. Thirteenth toll? Does 13th toll do percentage damage? I thought 13th toll dealt damage equal to the roll value. I love watching people, but honestly, I'm not really sure what to say most of the time because I'm just really happy I get to do this. Like, this is great. Hold on, I do have a story to tell. Basically. So, I was a kid once. Percentage of enemy health equal to the roll. Oh, okay, so no, it is percentage based. I'm just being an idiot. Anyway. So yes, once upon a time I was a kid. Shocker, I know. And when I was a kid, I was in school. The shocks continue apace. Just bear with me, chat. Anyway, I was a bit of a jackass. I was a bit of a know-it-all kid. So, and like obviously the career that everyone wanted as a kid was to be a YouTuber. And now me, in my infinite know-it-all wisdom, was like, no, none of you are going to be YouTubers. None of us are going to be YouTubers. Like, the chance of someone actually successfully becoming a YouTuber and, like, having people watch them, like, no, get real. Swanee, fast forward. Fast forward. Yes. I am probably the only one of them that ended up becoming a YouTuber. Which I find rather funny, personally, considering I was the only one who was adamant that people would not become YouTubers. Can't believe you used to be a kid. No, my reputation ruined. What? Agalia, why did you send me this? What? Okay. This happened in 1823. Okay. Okay. What is this? Next he'll say he got grades, you're never gonna believe this. Blood feeding creeps. Do you need the Urjat? Because you could just end the fight. Whilst true, I want to end the fight. Am I wasting time? Is this time wasting? This is time wasting. I should probably just move on, shouldn't I? There's no reason for me to kill all the other Urjat. I have the book anyway. Yeah, you know what? We've got the book. Book of an Urjat. What am I doing? I need to get my auto-clicker. Yeah, remember that auto-clicker I kept opening? Here we are, the actual use for it. Brilliant. Thank you, game. There we are. I love the fact that the game doesn't have a mass ad, so you just need to, like, actually pull out an auto-clicker. 500 Urjat. Blah. Let's get rid of Flaring Brand, because we have something better now. We have... which one of these is the best to get? Haboob or Mirage? Honestly, we don't hit enough, really, to want Mind Hauler. It's better to have Mirage Haboob. Yeah, this works. Mirage Haboob. And soon recover half the stagger damage taken, and then once per scene after suffering one-side attack, gain 1 protection and stagger protection, which is great. Like, comparatively, getting 1 extra hit heals us 2, that saves us 1 damage on every hit, and we're taking a lot of hits. So it is more beneficial to have Haboob. It is more... Technically, it is reduced amount of healing required. Anyway, here we have a problem, which is called smoke. This problem is called smoke. Rather than Haboob. Just for this one... We need Puffy Broom. Just because a tank character without smoke passives on the smoke stage is not a good idea. Right. Let's do this. You got this column 2 as free? Yeah, okay. I hope my humming doesn't, like, offend anyone. Also, I just realized we have double dice on them now. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, I know, I hope my humming doesn't offend anyone. I just like humming. I think it's cool. I like the music. As I've said numerous times, I must sound like a broken record at this point. Man, this game's music is great. Man, this game's music is... Yeah, we get it. We get it, Coops. You like the music. Get over it, Gramps. Begging you, please change the music. You don't like Malkuth's music? 2 activations in a row? Okay. I mean, it's just if I'm, like, horribly off tune or anything. then it would probably not be for the best. You used to have Mercus theme as a morning alarm? I don't think I'd wake up. Like, I would wake up eventually, but I don't think that would wake me up quickly enough. Let's do this, just because I know for a fact that'll kill them. Oh, everyone else is hitting us. Oh, okay, great. I can't believe you'd hit a poor innocent Malkuth. Why no Liu pages? They aren't that good. Like, they're good clashing-wise, but we only really care about getting the most possible, you know, burn. You know, burn for our burn. They don't give that much burn per burn. I'd be able to sleep with the red mist. Imagine that. That would be so ominous to wake up to. Like, just peacefully dreaming and then wow. Oh, hold on, what is... Let me go red mist theme ruin. Type in red mist theme ruin. But like, yeah, waking up to... Imagine that. It'd get you up! It'd get you up very quickly. Having it as an intruder alarm. Just somebody, like, trips a motion detector and then you just have Gebera's theme playing. Amazing. That is an amazing idea. Eight hours of sleep is required for the body. Is that the red mist? Amazing. I mean, okay, the problem with the Liu track for burn application at the moment is that we only did the first phase. If we did the second Liu fight, then that would be great, but the difference is I want access to Bina, because Bina gives me Fairy, and once I get Fairy, we get to do some fun things. We get to abuse the absurdity that is Fairy. Like, hold on, let me pull this up. Differeth database. Let's go for key pages, Bina. Fairly certain it's... Yeah, Patron, Librarian, and Philosophy. Oh, wait, no, I want statuses. What am I doing? Effects... Fairy. Here we are. Take stack damage every time the character rolls a die, and then at the end of the scene, take stack damage and halve the fairy stack. It's just bleed and burn together. It's, yeah, no, that's amazing. That's what we're going to be heading for, because once we get access to that, fun times. Fun times are in order. Okay, I guess we're just doing that then. The issue is it's on Welbina's floor. Yes, that is the only issue. That is the only issue. Oh, okay. Is it more worth it to get access to... Like, okay, 2 activations in a row. 3 active... I honestly forgot we even had the passes for a second there. What on earth? They just locked it. They wanted that guy dead. They wanted him dead instantly. Oh, your health is quite low. Let's just have you one side this turn, actually. Okay, never mind. I didn't want to heal myself at all. Oh, okay. All the activations are just now locking in. I suppose isn't the absolute hellhole that is Babel. Do you want complete overhauls or like individual mods? You could play 500 protection. I'm not sure if you want to play 500 protection, but you could play 500 protection. The mod is on Steam for anyone to access. Overhauls probably fuck no. Oh, I can't blame you. I can't blame you. I wouldn't play this mod either. Okay. I've heard a lot about Citywide Revolt. I need to honestly try more overhaul mods, although I'm not sure if I want to after the experience I had with the last one, which, yeah, I love finding out that a mod developer is actually an awful person. That's always my favorite. That is always my favorite. The good old rage quit into reveal the crimes of the mod creator gambit. This is really annoying because this means we don't get the thing we want. Doesn't mean we get to heal though. Really? Okay. Is there any reason to go green stem other than to destroy dice? No. It's better to just do that. It's a whole second progression path. Oh, interesting. Like, what does it actually contain? Didn't they also try to be all nice? Yes, they did! In some interesting... Wouldn't it be more interesting for your viewers if you built a proper build? I don't think you've ever watched any of my streams. Building things is not exactly something I do here. I sort of just throw myself at the wall until the wall breaks. If you've ever seen me do any deck building, it was false. I didn't do that. It's an imposter. You're watching somebody else play Ruina. 20. Okay. Okay, no, just win those clashes. That's fine, actually. I don't say here to see a compliment person. I'm here to see a funny person. Thank you. I don't know where the funny person is, but I'll take the compliment. Our health is stupidly low. Yeah, if you were here to watch a competent person play Ruina, you'd watch Fox's Hollow. I am not the guy you go to when you want competent gameplay. What even is Forsaken? I believe it's an asymmetrical horror game, from memory. I've never played it myself, but that's what I've heard about. Why the fuck is the blue reverberation messaging on Steam? Oh, ever since I killed him, he hasn't gotten out of my walls. What was the hardest part from any challenge you ever did? The hardest part... due to RNG purposes, Philip, skill-wise, Apocalypse Bird, in terms of what was probably actually the most difficult, ignoring RNG and not focusing solely on skill, Distorted Ensemble. Those are probably, yeah, those are my opinions on the topic. So the only horror is now half the player base is like 2. You're not wrong. Children on the internet? Horrible. That's not a conversation I want to get into. No. Just, why are there people like that on the internet? I'm sure you know what I'm talking about by the fact that I don't want to talk about it, but like, okay, it's the group of people that Roblox's lead dev said are a problem, but also an opportunity. Those people. Why do they exist? For what reason do they exist? Who, like, I don't get it. It's good that I don't get it, because it means I'm a normal person, but like, why? Heavily taken out of context? I don't think they... Did the lead dev take that out of context? I could have sworn they just flat out said that during an interview, that they were a problem and an opportunity. It was not just the ensemble, it was the Distorted Ensemble specifically was the hard one there. That's not even out of context, I just said that. Yeah, I'm fairly certain they did just say that. It's in context, it's even worse. What? What does the context add? How does it get worse? Also, we should probably, like, clash for this turn. I'm gonna use every card I can here against them, because then that means I get healing, and I like healing. Healing is good for me. He was on Argalia's island? Oh no. Pretty sure in context it's so they say they can test their moderation. Taste them. Questionable. They've now become the what, 8 great chefs? How many great chefs? What number of great chefs were there? I honestly can't remember the number of great chefs. Anyway, Argalia time. Chat, do we just kill Argalia? 500 HP, never mind. I take it back. 8 chefs. Okay, there were 8 chefs, yes. The chefs were 8. No, they weren't. I'm fairly certain they were quite a bit older than that. You might just be cooked. Yes. Yes, there's good odds, actually. Good odds that I am just cooked. This is sadly not news to anyone. Okay, kill this guy in particular. Clashing? What's clashing? We don't believe in clashing here. Opinion on Argalia as a character? I think he's a cool character. I think he's an interesting look into how, like, people can be insane and still function. I think he's also a great example of why people should stop trying to power scale. I really think people, because like people are like, oh, color fixes are so strong. Argalia's not that strong. Like actually, like combat wise, the only thing he really has going for him is that he's really good at leading people, which most people seem to entirely ignore for some reason. I don't know why. Argalia is insane. He's insane and he can still function. I wasn't saying that he's not insane. He's very much insane. That's sort of his entire point. Do we? Oh, we have all by one. I should probably clash with those. On hit. Am I going to be able to clash with those? Power scale based on combat page numbers, then final impromptu makes them like top 2. That's because combat page numbers are weird. Like... look at what I'm doing. I'm now going into power scaling. Combat page numbers are funny. They are quite something. By any effects next scene. That's a funny way to say you're going to kill the Margalia. That is a funny way to say they're going to be dead. Like, he's not wrong. They won't be able to be affected by any power next scene. That's because they're going to die horribly. It's interesting that once a librarian dies, you can no longer get good emotion coins. Like, winning a clash does not matter if somebody has died. Unstable ego flip is stronger than the Arbiter at the end of the game. Yeah. You can, honestly, with power scaling, you can make anything say anything. It's like spreadsheets to a statistician. You can really just make them say whatever you want to. Also, that's problematic because now they're going to have strength. But, like, shh, it's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. There's one dead. I should really just use Fourth Patch Flame here. Like, it's going to be more it doesn't matter who it's more powerful on. I can use it on whoever. Kill them next. It's amazing what a difference actually having good sustain makes on being able to win fights. Like, you wouldn't believe it, but it really does make an important difference. To the surprise of nobody. Okay, just low roll. That's fine. Who did that kill? Oh. Uh-oh. Am I fine? Okay, they got emotional level 5, which means I now get this, which is good for me. Then I get Wing Beat. Lovely. Thank you. I can't use it. Okay. That is bothersome. Where is my light restore? Where is my light restore gone, game? Do I just not get my light restore anymore? Is that what we're doing here? No more light restore for me? Like, honestly, fourth match flame time again. If you get to do it, I get to do it too. Surely I can outroll that. Surely I can outroll that. Please, game, please. 22. That is... Yeah, that's good. Uh-oh. Just min roll twice. Okay. Fine. This is bullshit. Where are my light restore cards? Where are my light restore cards? I just don't have light restore cards. Okay. So we lose here then? Unless we have like a second floor? Do you get a second floor on this? I honestly can't remember. Actually, I should get hit. I want to get hit by this. Because if I get hit by that, then that's like a small amount of damage, which will heal me. Okay, never mind. And they died of burn, so I don't even get a health hole to proc off. Okay. Sure. And she's dead. Okay. We don't get more than one floor. Okay. Not good. Not a good fight. I've run out of time, sadly, for today. I'm gonna quickly just... We can go do other things later to get, like, grit. We do have maximum for the first stage now, but that will be for another day. Thank you all for joining. If you did enjoy, please do consider subscribing and joining the Discord in the link in the pinned comment down below. Or to the side, at the top of your chat. It's actually up. Anyway, I'll see you all. Bye for now.